Hello, everybody, to another episode of Gotta Get Movie Show. My camera's positioned a different way today. Today we're gonna start out with top 10 ways to torture someone with water. This is courtesy of top10s.net. So here we go. Number 10 is waterboarding. Strongly associated with the Bush and Cheney years, waterboarding has actually been around since 16th century Europe. We heard the term so much in recent years, yet many really never really knew what it entailed. Far too many, in fact, dismissed it as a possible form of torture by scoffing. It's just water. And so much more, though. Waterboarding involves strapping somebody to a table on their back, causing them to become immobile. Afterwards, a cloth is placed over their eyes, nose, and mouth. When they are nice and secure, the torturer proceeds to pour water directly into the face in, in intervals. This gives the poor victim the unpleasant sensation of being underwater and drowning ever so slowly. The worst part, though, is the in-between moments of alleviation something, for the victim. When the water stops pouring, the momentary relief is just a M-I-R-A-G-E. Mirage? Meant to break them psychologically, as they go right back to drowning again. This process is repeated till the victim completely submits. So, wow. Number 9, Chinese water torture. Chinese water torture is actually something of a misnomer, since the practice actually has nothing to do with China. In actuality, the origins of his name can be traced back to magician Harry Houdini's stunt, the Chinese water torture cell. In this stunt, Houdini entered a tank filled with water upside down and bound and had to make an escape before he died. As a form of torture, this practice came about in 15th century Italy by a lawyer, of course. It would be a lawyer named Hippolytus de Marsili. Marsili created the torture after witnessing a constant drop of water impacting a stone. And in that lawyer mind of his, the first thing he thought of was how this could be used on a human to torture a confession out of them. The way the process works is to strap someone by their head and body and on the back. Then some will drop of water will proceed to drip on the victim's forehead. Sounds harmless, right? Well, it doesn't seem so harmless when the victim is strapped for days at a time, with that drip of water never stopping. The torture is as psychological as it is physical, as the victim starts to see every drop coming. With the feeling magnified after every drip, it is even said that after a long enough duration, the water starts to penetrate the skin. Now we know where the phrase water on the brain comes from. Never heard that phrase. Number 8, dumping. So I have to go over this. Basically, I know what dunking is. The ball you throw at the target and they go down, dunk. They do this for fun. They were strapped in their chair. So when they went down, the chair went also with them, and they got stuck. So that was torture. That was number 8. Number 7, boiling water. I don't feel like reading these long things, so I'm just going to give a summary, basically, of what they are. Basically, boiling water is they pour a bunch of boiling water on your skin, and yeah, that was torture. That's basically what it was. Water curing is number 6. So, it's similar to waterboarding. It's number 10. Oh gosh. Basically, what they would do, they would make them drink so much water. Like, if you drink a lot of water, then you can die. You drink too much water at a time, you can die. So they just, poured a bunch of water down. That was torture, and they could have gotten killed. Number 5, Nazi water chamber. Basically, um, yeah, a bunch of torture in there with the water chamber. Oh gosh. So basically, what this was, there was ice cold water down inside a big pool, I guess you would call it, and the person had to stand on a small platform, no sitting, just stand. And if they fell asleep or became weak or fell asleep or something, they would fall into the ice cold water. So basically, you had to stand there forever, and eventually would fall. I would just fall, but I like the cold water. If there were no ice cubes in there, I'd fall in there. Number 4, Japanese deep freeze. Um, um, okay, basically it's just like frostbite. Yeah, freeze. You got frozen. Basically, is what that was. So that was pretty much torture. Number 3 is hazing. Um, um, basically what hazing is someone forces you to do a bunch of different obstacles through water. So I'm reading about this guy. He was kidnapped and he was stuck and he had to do push-ups in water and everything. That did not that does not sound good. Number 2, Republican marriage. um, yeah. All right. A man and a woman would be tied together, um, and stabbed, and they would be chucked into the Lyre River to sink and drown. So that was that. Yeah, yeah. The coffin. It's number 1. Um, basically you go into a metal cage, basically that locks up your body. It's shaped as your body, and you just walk in and stay in there. And you are abandoned in there, and you have no water at all. You're just sitting there sweating and in the heat with a drop of water to help to just make their suffering even worse, basically. And basically they die. Or an animal will come out and start eating them, basically inside the chamber. So yeah, it's always fun. So yeah, whatever. Uh, what else? A card show. That's it. I'm looking at something real quick. Um, so yeah, that. Anyway, I'm going to start a card show. If I land on this, of course, I do nothing for the whole day. I'm not going to give my links out anymore. I'm just going to sit there and shuffle cards. If I do this, I reshuffle my cards. If I do this, I tell 2 facts from that book over there. And if I do this, I play a song on my Paper Jams guitar thingamajig. So, there we go. Basically, I definitely have Monday mornings. Wow. That was a new article, too. That was today. That's pretty cool. And oh, I get to play a song. That's nice. About frickin' time. Alright, so here we go. Move this out of the way. I'll lay on the 9 card. Here. There. I'll lay on the 9 card. Yep. I'll play it on the other one. I like the other one better. Yeah, you just fall down, basically. I don't even have to play it. I can just. Alright. This is not the song, just letting you all know. That's not the song. Here, hang on. Here we go. This song is not out. Believe it or not. Try looking this up. The song came out in 2007. This is a new version of it, basically. So here you go.
North to south, empty, running on, Roboto, North to south, empty, running on, Roboto,
There you go. Yep. Oh my gosh. Ouch. That song is called Hoping for a Miracle. Type it in. It's an old song. You can't even find it on here, really. It's not good, at least. So, yeah, I mean, it's a hard song to find. The only good version is on that, and I just listen to that sometimes because you can't even find that other one. But yeah. So we'll see y'all Monday morning from the Gotta Get Morning Show. Nice to watch everybody. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye.